Hello. Um. Hello. This video will need a content warning. So, if you're sensitive, please read the description. I just want to give an update on what's going on. I've been under a bit of stress related to moving out, but it's been going better. I started reading a lot of books for fun to deal with my stress. But there's just it's not easy. You can't read books forever. Just pretend things aren't happening. I have an old dog, which is named Luna. Very pretty, tiny black dog that's always been a bit shy, but she loves being with her family. Sadly, during this summer, she started to act strange. Personally, I was thinking this was old age and just, and just how it is. But overall, she was a happy dog who was just a little strange these days. The signs of her being strange were so little that I was only the one who gave them any concern but brushed them off due to her old age, Last week, my family decided to go on a vacation, which I did not join on because I don't really like joining those types of vacations. But I took with them Luna. My mom called me during the vacation telling me about how Luna became sick out of nowhere. And based on the things my mom described it, I was getting very worried. She was an old dog, and getting sick at her age was not something to just not care about. They had taken her to the vet before calling me, but the vet had brushed it off, done zero testing at all, and just sent my mom and Luna back with some medications that might work. But if they did not work, she was supposed to come back in again. Okay, fine. I was thinking that it might be right, I was pretty upset about the fact there was no testing done at all. But there was a problem. She was improving a little bit, but she ended up spitting out most of her medication. Okay, when they get back home, I wanted them to help. I wanted to help making sure that she does take her meds and does not spit them out. And after all, she's lost a lot of weight during this time, a lot of weight. Luna used to be a fat tie. She used to be. The vets would tell us, be like, she's too fat. You guys need to do something about that. So the fact that she was getting really thin was really concerning. I waited for them to come back home, calling my mom sometimes, asking for an update. When they finally were back home, Luna puked a lot in the car. My mom brushed this off as her just being car sick, but I had feelings this was more than that, and we should take her to the vet again. But the vet is expensive, and she's already been to the vet, and she's been sent back home again with medications. Okay, fine. But I do want to help with the meds, making sure that she takes them. I did not really get a chance to help with her meds. But okay, fine. I'm not the main caretaker of Luna. Not really. But because she has puked in the car, she could not keep taking the meds she gotten from the vet because it was saying a warning on the medications that you can take them if the dog puked. Luna now been sick for many days with no improvement. She was still losing weight and she was getting thinner and thinner. My mom decided to call the vet since Luna was just getting worse and worse, and they told her to take her in. Okay, good. While the other vet she called told her just to give her pain medication and see if that helps, since if we did go to the vet, it would cost over $700. And that's a lot of money. We don't really have offered to pay for the vet bill, but because I'm moving out, my mom wants me to save my money. Okay, fine. We'll see how she looks tomorrow to see if she gets any better. I'm awake that night, and when I woke upstairs the night, the stairs had fans on it to prevent Luna from falling down the stairs. Normally at night, I will hear a soft sound of a tail hitting the floor and a black shadow with eyes staring at me in the dark. Because she oftentimes likes to hang near the stairs. So she always see me when I'm going up to the toilet or just grabbing something. That night, I just saw a vague shape of a dog staring at me, not moving anything other than her eyes. It was really weird and honestly pretty uncomfortable. Luna always moved away when I went upstairs, but not that night, and I knew it was because she was dying. I went to bed that day thinking Luna will die that night. I was really sure about it. I just kept reading my books, hoping to just fall asleep. The next morning, I sat in my bed thinking if she's still alive today, I'll force my mom to take her to the vet, and if not, I'll call a friend and drive me to the vet behind my family's back. I did not sit there long before my mom walked downstairs, and I could hear in the way she walked she was going to give me bad news, and I already guessed what it would be. Luna died from cancer. The cancer was so bad it had given her inner bleeding. She was in so much pain, so there was no other choice than to let her go. She was a really good dog. I've been spending most of my time just being upset and crying. I had a massive headache that day. But I am getting better. I am slowly recovering from it. But I just not been in the mood to stream because of this. And I'm sure people understand. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, what's going on, well, I'm really sad and upset. And all the things I wanted to do in October, nothing has gone to plan. Absolutely nothing. Just so much things have happened this October. Anyway, yeah, I had a funeral for Luna, and it felt a lot better after the funeral. It really did. I'm gonna go back to streaming soon, but I just didn't wanna stream and people asking me like, what happened to the dog? What happened to Luna? And I didn't want to answer it on stream because I was like, I don't know what I wanted to say. I tried my best, but sadly, even it was over. She had cancer, and there's not that much you can do, especially for dogs when they have cancer. She was an old dog, so she lived her life. Like she ended up growing really old, and I was really upset because in my head I thought she was a lot younger than she was. But then, I realized she actually wasn't that young as I thought she was. She was actually a lot more older than I thought she was. Which helped me feel better because I was feeling like guilty. But like, oh, this young dog is dead, and I could have maybe done something to prevent it, but no. It was an old dog that sadly had to finally say goodbye. It was really weird, whatever. I don't want to talk too much about it. I feel better. Been enjoying just spending time for myself. And yeah, I'll get back to streaming soon. Just please don't ask me about the dog. Or tell me what I should have done or what I shouldn't have done. She was an old dog. There was, at most, they might have just given her a few more months. we still had to pay, by the way. Had to pay over like $800 just like get a corpse back. It was pretty fucked up, honestly. Pretty fucked up. Well, I'm saying goodbye now. Thank you so much for watching this video.